man deceive you, like that what so-called Edomite. Don't man deceive you that thinking that Christ is white. Right?
Right.
Let no man deceive you with that philosophy and doctrine and Christianity, thinking that the whole world will be saved. Right? Let no man deceive you think that you can come as you are in these churches. Right? Don't let no man deceive you that a white man going to be saved or a white woman going to be saved when Christ come back.
That's right.
The Most High said it's death and destruction to y'all. Come on.
Let no man deceive you
Right.
by any means.
Go on.
For that day shall not come, except there coming a falling away first.
Go on. And I mean, the day should not come. That should be a falling away. That means the whole 12 tribes had to go into captivity.
Right.
Go on.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And look, that man that's been revealed today, man. That so-called serpent that was in the garden.
Right.
Right? That so-called devil. Right? That so-called dragon.
God.
Right? With 7 heads. That man's sin has been revealed. That's your so-called white people, man.
Right.
Edomites. Go on.
The son of
He's
perdition.
the son of perdition. Right? Because everything he put out is contrary against the Most High.
Right.
Right? He wanted to come and act like he's the lamb, like he's a sweet lamb, you know, and he preaching Christianity. But this man's really a devil. Right?
God.
Go on.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Right? He opposes himself to be all above God. Right? He wanted to be the God. He wanted to sit on the throne of God. He wanted to make the judgments. Right? He wanted to decide who could be put to death or not.
Right.
Right? He made foul judgments on this earth, man. And
Right.
the Most High said he got something for him. Go on.
Or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God.
This man think that, look, they put this man right here and say, look, this man is God.
Right.
They said this is the 3-in-1. The Holy Spirit, the Father, and the Son.
God.
Right? They said this man is God. Hey, sister and brother, do y'all know who this man is right here? Esau, right? So you know your nationality, brother. Right? I mean, look, you gotta come over here, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Brother, you gotta get your household in order, brother.
Right.
Give me 2nd Thessalonians chapter, 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 13.
God.
Right? You gotta get yourself in order. And give me 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 20.
The book of 2nd Ezra,
Give me 13:11 first.
chapter 14 and verse 13.
Right?
Now therefore, set thine house in order.
Brother, you gotta set your household in order, brother.
God.
Right? You got women walking around the paths, but you know who you are.
Right.
Go on.
And reprove thy people.
And reprove your people, man. You gotta have yourself in order to come out here and to prove your people, man. You can't be walking around on a Sabbath day enjoying this wicked world.
Right.
What's in that? Go on.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
And those that are in trouble and need comfort is the Israelites, because we the one that been put down and stepped on for over 400, 500 years.
Right.
Man. Go on.
And now renounce corruption.
And I announce corruption on earth, man. Read what you got, King.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter
Give
13,
me Job 30,
verse
38.
11.
3.
Finally, brethren,
Go ahead, go on.
farewell. Be perfect.
You say what?
Be perfect.
Go on. I mean, keep the commandments. Go on.
Be of good comfort.
Be a good comfort. I mean, comfort those that need help. That's in need. Go on.
Be of one mind.
Go on. Be of one mind. I mean, one sound doctrine, man. Keeping these laws, statutes, commandments in the faith of Yahushua. Go on.
Live in peace.
Go on.
And the God of love and peace shall be with you.
Give me 14 and 20.
1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 20.
Right?
Brethren, be not children in understanding.
Right? You cannot be children understanding and keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Right? You gotta know these. You gotta know the Most High wisdom. Right? You can't be children in the understanding of keeping these Most High commandments. Go on.
Howbeit in malice be ye children.
They said in malice, I mean in sin, be ye children. Why? Because children don't know when they're going off. Right? Children don't just go off on their own. Right? Children go off, they do everything that parents tell them to do. But one said be ye malice in children.
But in understanding be men.
They said what?
But in understanding be men.
You gotta be a man in these last days, man. You can't run around calling yourself a black man, colored man. Right? You can't come around calling yourself an African American. Right? You said in order to be a man, you got to keep these commandments. That's going to 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 1. Right? Read what you got, King.
The book of Job, chapter 38 and verse 3.
You know.
Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee an
Right? He
answer.
said, Slack it, read that again, King.
Gird up now thy loins like a
He
man,
said, gird up now your loins like a man. Go on.
for I will demand of thee
Right.
and answer thou me.
So look, brother, when we come and ask you who you are, what's your nationality, you got to gird up your loin like a man.
Right.
Right? You can't be walking around talking about I'm good. You know, I'm with my family. Look, come on, man. You got to man up in these last days. Because look, the days is coming when the Most High is going to destroy this world. If
Right.
you don't know who you are and you don't know how to keep the Most High commandments and keep what he said, you're going to be caught out there. You're going to be destroyed.
Right.
Right? Read what you got, King.
Genesis chapter 18 and 1. Bring it out.
18 verse, give me 18.
18 verse 18. Seeing that Abraham
Right.
shall surely become a great and mighty nation.
So Abraham was a great man, right? A man that worked the man that walked perfect with the Most High. That the Most High called him Abraham. He's my friend.
Right.
Go on.
And all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him.
Go on.
For I know him, that he will command his children
So the Most High said, I know that Abraham will command his children. Go on.
and his household
In his household
after him.
after him. That means keeping the Most High commandments.
Right.
The Most High knew that Abraham was going to command his household, his children, all the people that he hung around to keep the Most High commandments, to walk orderly according to the commandments. Go on.
And they shall keep the way of the Lord.
And they shall keep the ways of the Most High, keeping his commandments, the faith of Yahweh Shah, his son.
To do justice and judgment.
Right, and this is justice right now, because we out there telling our people to wake up,
Right.
come out of sin. Right? That's laying out justice. And this is not the justice that this is the justice that you want to hear. The justice that the Most High coming to bring is nothing but help.
Right.
Right? You don't want to see that justice, right? Because you're going to be put to death if you quit out there and not keeping the Most High commandments. Go on.
That the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him.
Exactly, all right? So if you ain't waking up in the last days and turning back to the Most High, you will be destroyed. Now, let's go back to 2 Thessalonians.
Bring it out.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Let's go with left off at.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4.
Go on.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Right, so this white man, this devil, this man that say this is God, what he really is the devil, that means a deceiver. You know, he said he's opposed himself to be God, walking around God on earth. Every church that you see that these people go into every Sunday, you got this man right here. Right? This man right here opposed himself to be the Most High. Go on.
Or that be called God, or that is worship.
Give me
So that he is God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
And that's why you got every single picture with God or the angels or Christ. They are white, right? This man, he deceived the whole world. We don't see.
Remember ye not when I was yet, remember ye not that the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus,
Go on.
Thus-
And Esau, he really is tyrant in the spirit. Go on.
thus saith the Lord God,
Right.
because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God.
He said, I am a God. Right? Because no other nation out here claiming itself to be the Most High besides the wicked white man.
Right.
Go on.
I sit in the seat of God.
And this man want to sit in the seat of God, like the Pope, right? The Pope, he's sitting there at the seat of God and say, look, your sins is forgiven.
Right.
Go on.
In the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God.
Most High said, look, you are a man and not God, right? You are a man. That means you can die any single day,
Right.
right? They dying right now, right? They can't even procreate no more.
God.
Like that, you know? That seed is wasting away slowly. Go on.
Though thou set thine heart as a heart of God.
Right, and you set your heart as the heart of God, man. Think that you can put judgment out on earth, right? Think that you're the chosen people. That's it on that? Yeah, read that.
Verse 3, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Right, so this man said, behold, they are wiser than Daniel. You know why? Because they can put this image out here, right? And have the whole world deceived. right, has the whole world to see that this man is God. He said they are wiser than Daniel. Go on.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
What Most High said is no secret you can hide from the Most High, because he sees everything.
Right.
Give me Job chapter 21, verse 12 and 21 and 12.
Get out.
Right, so the Most High said he sees everything. Give me Job chapter 34, verse 21.
The book of Job, chapter 21.
Chapter 22, flag it 12.
Book of Job, chapter 22 and verse 12.
Give me Job 20.
Is not God in the height of heaven?
Right, so Most High said, it's not the Most High, he the height of heaven, the third of heaven. Go on.
And behold, the height of the stars, how high they are.
Right, it said, go, keep reading. Most High, he said above the clouds, man. Right. Go on.
And thou sayest, how doth God know? Can he judge through the dark cloud?
Hold on. Hey, brother, y'all know who this man is right here? Who this man is? That's Jesus? Well, go find out, man.
It's not mine, Jesus.
Exactly, not our Jesus either. This, our Lord look like you.
That's right.
Come find that out, man. Come know who you are. You gotta know who you are in the last days. Y'all will be destroyed by the Most High.
Right.
Right. You can't be walking up and down and thinking that you all good. Right. What you doing?
Verse 13.
Go on.
And thou sayest, how does God know?
If I can read that again, I'm took me away.
The book of Job, chapter 22 and verse 12.
Go on.
Is not God in the height of heaven?
Right. Is that the Most High in the third heaven? Go on. Read.
And behold, the height of the stars, how high they are. And thou sayest, how doth God know?
So people say, how did God know? How can he see me? How can he see me if I'm going out to be a wicked man? Right? How can he see me if I'm sneaking in a man's house trying to speak with this woman? Right? How can this man see me if I'm putting this image up to say that he's God? Go on.
Right. Can he judge through the dark
I
cloud?
say, can the Most High judge through the dark cloud? They don't know the Most High judgment is set here on earth. Right? He make the judgment when he make hell rain from earth. Right? Right? He's make the judgment when he sends plagues out. Right? Give me second Ezra chapter 15 verse 8. All right? Bring that real quick. Second Ezra 15 and 8. And we hold that. We'll go back to that next.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15
Right.
and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more
The Most High said he will hold his tongue no more. Go on.
as touching their wickedness,
Right? And touching all wickedness upon the earth. Go on.
which they profanely commit.
Right?
Neither will I suffer them in those things.
The Most High said, look, I will not hold my tongue no more. I mean, he's coming back with destruction, man. Go on.
In which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Go on.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
The Most High said, the innocent and righteous blood of his saints cry to him. Go on.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
And so other just complain continue. Give me 16 and 8. I might see what I wanted right there. 16 and 8.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16.
No, that's like it. Read back 15 and start verse 5.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. Select it. 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord,
Right?
I will bring plagues upon the world.
That's what I want. The Most High said he will bring plagues on the world. Right? That's the judgment of the Most High. Destruction, plagues, famine. Right? Go on.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right? This is the Most High judgment. When he coming back to judge the world, he coming back with all of this. Right? And hell, fire, nuclear bombs. Go on.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted
And the wickedness has polluted the whole earth.
the whole earth.
Whole world. Black here. Now go to 16 and 8.
2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 8.
Right up.
The mighty Lord sendeth the
So
plague.
the Most High sent plagues like coronavirus, the flu, right? And all this stuff is the Most High's doing.
Right.
Right? He sit in the high thrones and he judges the world from above. Go on.
And who is he that can drive them away?
And no one can drive these. That's why these plagues still here smiting the earth these days, man. You got the flu. The flu been here since the early 1900s.
Right.
I believe like 1907, something like that. Right. So and it's still here.
Right.
And they have no type of cure. They don't even got symptoms that you can they don't even got things that can help you get by. You feel me? They got no cure for this stuff.
Right.
The coronavirus is gonna be the same as that thing. They try to push vaccines on people, but they can't stop the Most High plagues.
Right.
Go on.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath.
The Most High said like he coming back with fire. plagues, famine, death, all hell gonna break loose, destruction.
Right.
Right? Because this man exalted his throne above the Most High, and had the whole world believe that this is God, right? And have everybody believe his doctrine, right? The whole Immaculate Conception doctrine,
Right.
Right? Thinking that you come as you are, thinking that you could be a faggot or a homosexuality, and think you're gonna make it to the kingdom.
Right.
Right? You're not gonna make it to the kingdom if you sitting there doing all wicked and abomination.
That's right.
Saying you can eat whatever you want to eat. They changed the laws. They changed the times. Right? They said the 7 days is Sunday. Most High said no, it's a Saturday. Give me Daniel chapter 7 verse 25. Right? Because they changed the times and laws. Right? But the Most High said no. Most High said they think to change time and laws. Because they would never change the times and laws of the Most High. Right? Read it out.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 5.
Read it out.
And behold, another beast. Book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
And he shall speak great words
So this man, he's speaking great words against the Most High. Go on.
against the Most High.
Right?
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
He brought the saints through all type of slavery. Go on.
And think to change times and laws.
So he said he think to change time and law, because he ain't really changed nothing.
Right.
He said he think to change times and laws. Go on.
And they shall be given into his hand.
So the Most High, he set this man up. Right? The Most High set this man up to be the wicked of the earth. Right? And we out here to expose it.
Right.
We out here to proclaim that the Esau, the Edomites, are the man of perdition. Right? They are the man of perdition. They're the one that put us in slavery. They're the one that said that don't as the Most High.
God.
Thinking that the world is the Most High. Right? So if you ain't out here and coming back to your nationality and you've been deceived by this man, you're not going to make it to the kingdom of the heaven.
That's right.
We don't.
Until a time and times and the dividing of time.
So this man's times is short because he coming back for destruction. Hey, brother, can you hold that up real quick? That's close trial, so. Hey, brothers, y'all see yourself in the sign? Come on, brothers. Y'all got to know who y'all are, brother. Look, you see yourself in the sign right here? Where you see yourself at?
Good, bro.
Huh?
Good, man.
You're not good, brother. You in captivity, brother.
Right.
You're in the land of your enemies, brother. How you say you good? Our people's are proud. Give me second Ezra chapter. Give me Sirach chapter 10 verse 12, man.
Bring it up.
These people claiming they good, but they not,
The
man.
book.
And give me Proverbs 14 and 12.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 12.
Go on.
The beginning of pride is when one departeth from God.
So these people depart from your Most High, talking about I'm good. Right? How are we good and we live in the land of our enemies, man? We're not good. Go on.
And his heart is turned away from his maker.
And his heart is turned away from his maker. We try to tell these men who they are, but their heart's turned away from their maker. Go on.
For pride is the beginning of sin.
For pride, when you sit there and think that you don't need the Most High, right? Think that you don't have to obey by his laws, that is the beginning of sin. That's how a man starts to go off. Go on.
And he that hath
Hey,
it
brother.
shall pour out
Hey,
abomination.
brother, do you see yourself in the sign right here? Brother, you see yourself in the sign? Nah, bro, what is that, brother? This not Wakanda, brother. This ain't the black and the proud. Nah, brother, what you need to do, you need to separate yourself from that wicked white woman. Right?
Right.
And you had to be destroyed. Give me Isaiah chapter 13, start of verse 16. Or 13, 15, like 15. And give me Tobit chapter 4, verse 12, man. So our people out here and all type of folly wickedness. And it's nothing but the doctrine that this man put out there, man.
Right.
That's why we gotta wake up and come back in the last days. Isaiah chapter 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 15.
Come on!
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Everyone that is found with them shall be thrust through. That means that man ain't gonna make it. He gonna be put to death, man. Go on.
That's right. And everyone that is joined unto them
If you
shall fall.
join unto these other nations, man, you're gonna be destroyed. Go on.
Shall fall by the sword.
Right?
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
And also I say he gonna put that choice and dash it to pieces, man.
Right.
Go on.
Before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled,
The house is gonna be ran through. Right? Go on.
and their wives ravished.
And their wives are gonna be ravaged, man. Y'all have to look up that word and see what that means.
That's right.
So their wives gonna be ravaged, man. So look, the Most High said, look, if you ain't keeping the Most High commandments, and you out here with these other heathens, committing all type of folly, fornication with them, right? You gonna be put to death. Read what you got. Give me a second.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 12. Beware of all whoredom.
Right, it said beware of all the whoredom. Go on.
My son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
So, hey sis, do you see yourself on the sign right here? Keep going.
Wow.
It said beware of all whoredom, and chiefly take up the wife
Of the seed of thy fathers.
of the seed of your fathers, man. Not the other nations. Go on.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
And take not a strange woman to wife. Right? The other nations, they are strange women. Go on.
Which is not of thy father's tribe.
With none of that father's tribe. And that's why the most I put these laws out here. For you can, you know how to keep your commandments. You know what woman to lay down with. Go on.
For we are the children of the prophets.
We are the children of the prophets. We are the children of the Most High. Right?
Right.
Prophets, Isaiah, Moses, Jeremiah. We are their children. Right? Christ. Go on.
Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right?
Remember, my son.
Remember, my son. Go on.
That our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
So our forefathers married wives of their own nation. People, man. So we should do the same. Read what you got.
The book of First Ezra, chapter 8.
11 and 1. 8:69.
First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 69.
Bring it out.
The nation of Israel,
Right? So the nation of Israel, go on.
the princes, the priests of the and Levites,
Right?
have not put away from the strange people of the land,
Right. They had not put away the strange people of the land. They're supposed to destroy the other nations. Go on.
nor the pollution of the Gentiles,
Right?
to wit, of the Canaanites,
Right? Because Most High is naming all these Gentiles, man. The Canaanites, go on.
Hittites,
The Hittites,
Perizzites, Jebusites,
go on.
and the Moabites,
Right? Read on.
Egyptians, and Edomites. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters.
Right? And this is going on in ancient times, man. That our forefathers was marrying different different nations, man. Strange women.
Right.
Right? So it's time for our people to wake up and return back. Read on.
And the holy seed is mixed with strange people
Right. So now
of the land.
Now we can't even tell who's who on these last days because our seed is mixed with the people of the land.
Right.
And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and the great men have been partakers of this iniquity.
Now people still doing it to this day, man.
Right.
Right? That's why the scripture said there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
Jump down to 92.
Verse 92.
Right?
Then Jeconias, the son of Julius,
Uh-huh.
one of the sons of Israel, called out and said, O Ezra,
Right.
we have sinned against the Lord,
That's what our people should be saying, man.
Right.
They said that we have sinned against the Most High. Go on.
and we have married strange women of the nations of the land.
Right. And this is what they should be doing, man. Go on.
And now is all Israel aloft.
Right? That means they hate it, man. Go on.
Let us make an oath to the Lord,
So that's how you come back to the Most High. That's how you repent. They said, let us come back to the Most High. Go on.
that we will put away our wives,
And that's what you be doing, putting away those strange women.
that's right,
Right.
Right?
which we have taken of the heathen
Of the heathens, man. He just named them heathens, man. Go on.
with their children,
What's their children?
like thou hast decreed, and as many as do obey the law of the Lord.
Because it's the law, right? Bring that law out and read what you got right there. That's Deuteronomy chapter 7.
The book of 1 Kings,
Sorry.
chapter 11 and verse 1.
Give me Nehemiah 13.
But King
20.
Solomon loved many strange women.
Right? It said King Solomon, our forefather, right? David's son, he said he loved many strange women. Go on.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh,
Right?
women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel,
Right?
ye shall not go into
The
them.
Most High said you shouldn't go to the other nations, man. Right? You shouldn't be marrying their daughters. You shouldn't be giving your sons to their daughters, your daughters to their sons. Right? You shouldn't be doing that, man. But you see all our people's in wickedness, man. And that's nothing but this man right here, he pushes out.
Right.
Go on.
Neither shall they come in unto you For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
And that happened to Solomon when he got old, man. Go on.
Solomon clave unto these in love.
Right, so Solomon loved wicked women, brother.
Right.
Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3.
Bring it out. This is the law. Go on.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
Right.
nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Right, so you shouldn't be married. That's the law, man. That's the Most High commandments. That's how you love the Most High. To keep his commandments. He said not to go into the other nations, man. Give me Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Right, and that's what happens, man. When you out here, you married to these heathens spiritually, right? Want to be like them. Now your hearts is turned away from the Most High. Now you out here and all different type of philosophy. Man, you bugged out. You don't know who you are. Call yourself all these different type of heathen names, right? Most High said he called you Israel, right? He set his name upon you for you to turn back to the Most High. So we's the one that chose the people, right? The Most High chose us to put his name to put his name on earth, right? And that's what we doing to the day. That's why we out here in the highways and byways, and we waking our people up in the last days. Right, go on.
That they may serve other gods.
Right. So all the people, our people right now, like you know who that came, is serving other gods. Hey sis, do you know who this man is right here? Who this man? No, you said this man is Jesus, right? Now, we will pack up and go home if you could prove to me, according to the scriptures, that this man is Jesus. You don't know, but we're going to show you that Jesus will let these brothers out here that's standing right here with Bibles in their hands.
That's right.
Right? Let's bring that out. I'll go to the book of Revelation.
The book of Revelation.
Hold up real quick. Give me Matthew 24, verse 24. Right? Because we're going to show you that Christ himself prophesied that this shall happen. Right? Matthew 24, verse 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall rise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs.
So I can read that again, King.
This is the book of Matthew.
So this is Christ speaking. This word is written in red. Go on.
Chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ
So Christ is saying there shall arise false Christ. Go on.
and false prophets.
And false prophets. I mean, that should be happen. That this is going to come to pass. That it's going to be false Christ, people that say they're Christ, people that say they look like Christ, and false prophets, people that out here preaching that this man is Christ. Go on.
And shall shew great signs and wonders.
And they should show great signs and wonders. Have all these different churches on every single corners, right? Tell our people come as you are. Yo, everybody can be saved. You can just do what you want and you gonna have salvation. Go on.
Insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
That they shall receive the very elect. The elect of the nation of Israel. Right? Hold on. Go ahead. Bring your piece of Revelation.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11.
Right.
And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion.
So the Most High is saying that for believing this man is Christ and believing that this man is God, whatever, that the Most High send them strong delusion. Go on.
That they should believe a lie.
That our people shall believe a lie because they choose not to put the Most High first. Right? They choose not to read the Bible and come find out for yourself. Right? They just go to churches and just read well thus said the pastor, right? And not thus said the Lord. Go on.
That they might be damned who believe not the truth.
Right? That they may be damned. Right? Damnation, destruction. Go on.
But have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Our people have so much pleasure in unrighteousness. So we're going to prove this man is not Christ. Right? Because everybody thinks this man is Christ, that he's the savior of this world. But I'm going to show you that Christ is like this brother out here. Go on. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Right.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
So in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
one like unto the Son of Man,
so the Son of Man is Christ. Right? Go on.
clothed with a garment down to the foot,
So this man, Christ, he's clothed with a garment down to the foot. Go on.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Give me the precept of Daniel chapter 7.
Verse 14.
Give me chapter 10.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it said his head and his hairs were white like wool. So if this man have white woolly hair, It said his head and his hairs shall be white like wool, going
as white as snow.
as white as snow. Right? So that Christ is supposed to have white woolly hair. Right? I mean like our elder right here. Right? White woolly hair. Going.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So this man head, his hair is brown, stringy hair, like blonde. Right? And his eyes is not red as fire, but his eyes is like greenish blue. Go on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet like unto fine brass. So sis, if I look at your feet, what color would that be? If I look at your feet, if you had sandals on, open toes, shoes, what color would your feet be? If I have to look down at it. Brown. So he said his Christ's feet look like what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So what color is brass? Right. Brass is a ribbon of brown like a penny. But we're going to show you how dark Christ was. Go on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. So sis, if this man is Christ, he got long streaky hair, blue greenish eyes, and he's have a pale skin. Like a pink skin, light red. Christ said he prophesied to look like a dark-skinned man that literally got burnt in the furnace. That had white woolly hair around his face and the beard and his head, and had eyes as red. Bring that out in the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5. Start verse 5.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5.
Hello.
Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
So this is Daniel having a vision. He said, I'm looking up my eyes and look, and what?
A certain man clothed in linen,
A certain man clothed in linen. Right? Let's figure out who this man is.
whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
Go on.
His body also like the barrel, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Right? It said his body like a barrel, and his what? And his face like what?
The appearance of lightning.
Go on.
And his eyes as a lamp of fire.
So this man prophesied he's seeing Christ in the spirit. He said his eyes like what?
A lamp of fire.
Like a lamp of fire that red his eyes. Go on.
And his arms and his feet like in the color of polished brass.
So he said his arms, right? Says if I look at my arms, it said and my arms and my feet like to what?
Color of polished
It
brass.
said colors, sis. Colors in the Bible. It said like the polished brass. Polished brass is dark brown.
Right.
Right? You're not gonna find this man in his Bible. Right? This man was put out to the white. This man is Caesar Borgia, and he been put out to deceive our people. They have them worship idols. This man is an idol on earth. Give me the book of Job. Psalm chapter 95, 96 verse 5. Right? Because this man out here to deceive the very elect. And then give me Job chapter 9 verse 24. And give me First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 34. 43. 43. Spot it.
Book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 5.
Right?
That I might see the God of thy chosen. The book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 5.
Right?
For all the gods of the nations are idols.
He said all the gods of the nations are idols. That means this man right here, he's an idol. Right? This man is not Christ. This is the image that the white man put out to deceive the very elect. Go on.
But the Lord made the heavens.
But the Most High made the heavens. Right? So this man is not Christ. This is the idol which the white people worship. Right? And they got a whole bunch of different gods. Right? They got the Greco god like Thor. You know, that's their gods. Right? Just fake image of Jesus Christ. That's their God. We have our own God. Right? Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the Most High said the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Sis, I'm gonna ask you a question, sis. What nation of people run this world today? White people. So it's saying, read that again, King.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the Bible said that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You just said the white man runs the world. Right? They are the wicked that the Most High put up to deceive the elect. But it's up to us to come back to the Most High law, statutes, and commandments. Go on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
And he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Right? Christ is a judge. He coming back as a mighty judge.
Right.
Right? And judge the whole world. But he said he covered the faces of the judges thereof. That means what? He covered the faces with their images, right? He said, look, I want our people to know that Christ is a so-called black man. That make him Caesar Borgia. If you look up on your phone right now and look up Caesar Borgia, you'll find these images on the Bible. I mean, I'm sorry, in your phone. Right. Right. This man is set up by the Roman Catholic Church, right? And they drew this man. You got what's that? Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo. These people set up and they drew these images to deceive the very elect. They have our people worship an idol. Go on.
If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? Read what you got, First Maccabees.
It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So he said, this is the book of the law, right? The law is the Bible, right? With the heathens, this man's a heathen. The white people are heathens, right? They did what?
Had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
And they sought to paint the likeness of their images, right? These right here, when you look up closely, this is our images, right? These are black images right here. If you look up images from ancient times, like the Russian icons, you'll see the images of our black people, right? You got these are the three holy children, right? These are black images that these are our people, our ancestors. But you got the white people, they put this man as Christ. And when you look up today as who's God, who the angel is, you're gonna find nothing but white images, right? Little baby angels, right? Where's little baby angels at in the Bible? There's nowhere to be found.
Right.
Where's the white man, the white God in the Bible? There's nowhere to be found. Right? These are different doctrines and philosophies that the white man pushes out to deceive the people, our people. Read what you got.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
So they come and preach another Jesus, right? And by preaching the other Jesus, you got a different doctrine, right? Come as you are. Anybody can be saved. Go on.
Whom we have not preached.
Right, because our forefathers never preached this Jesus.
Right.
They never preached this white man is God. Go on.
Right. Or if you receive another spirit,
right,
which ye have not received.
And that spirit is a homosexual spirit. That spirit that believes that that you can be saved just by coming to church every Sunday. Right? Another doctrine. That Holy Spirit that he say that's in the church, that it'll make you go crazy. Run up and down looking like an idiot. Go on.
Or another gospel.
Or another gospel. A gospel is that doctrine. Go on.
Which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
And we out here to bear well with them, to teach our people, look, this is not the image, the real image of Christ. Christ looked like us.
Right.
Right? So now it's time to realize that these white men portrayed our people to believe that this is Christ, right? And set up this idol as God to deceive you, right? And this is why they deceive you, because they don't want to know who you are. Right? Give me the book of Psalms 83 and 84. I'm 83, slide 83. Yeah.
It's the book of Psalms,
The book of Judah,
chapter 83
chapter 5
and verse 2.
20.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their heads.
So the Most High said, look, thy enemies have made a tumult. Allow crafty counsel of gathering of enemies coming together. Right, go on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
That's wickedness, right? Like the whole, what's it called? The whole nations get together. United Nations, right? You got the whole United Nations coming together. That's a crafty counseling, and they just said they're not talking about how we gonna make the world a better place. They're talking about how we gonna keep the Israelites in slavery.
Right. And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right? And we are the hidden ones. Oh, we prophesied that your destruction in the Bible.
Right.
Your destruction in the Bible. Listen.
Read on.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
So these people is saying, look, let's cut them off from being a nation, right? Let's destroy these people as a nation of people. Now that's why they call us black, right? They push that doctrine to say that we are black people. We're African American. African American was just invented in the 1980s, right? And they said, look, we are African. We're dumb people. We are Africans, African American, black, we're colored, right? All these different type of things to get you further away about of who you really are. Right.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
They don't want you to know that you are the children of Israel.
That's right.
We are the Israelites the Bible speaks about.
Right. For they have consulted together with one consent.
They had come together with one mind, right? Go on.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against us. Go on.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The who?
The tabernacles of Edom.
So-called white man and white women. They are the tabernacles of Edom. They are our enemies according to the Bible that push up this white man, this homosexually white man, right? And look, you got to go on that, right? The tabernacles of Edom.
White, not so-called.
The so-called white man, and they push this doctrine out there. Go on.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites, right? She might not be Israel. Right? And the Ishmaelites, right? That's so-called Arab men, the Arabs, Arabians.
Of Moab.
Right? The Chinese people.
And the Hagarenes.
The certain tribes of Africans. Right?
Gabal.
Come on.
And Ammon.
Ammon, those are the Japanese.
And Amalek.
Right? Amalek is these people right here. Right? The Jewish people. Right? The people that set up and say, look, they the real Jews. The Most High said they're not the real Jews. The real Jews look like dark-skinned people.
That's right.
Give me the book of Jeremiah 14:2. Come on.
The Philistines.
The Philistines, read on.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Right. Get that first, and then give me Jeremiah 14. Right. And Tyre, another African tribe. Come on.
Ashur also is joined with them.
And Assyria is joining with them. Come on.
And they have not hoped in the children of Lot, Salah.
And the children of Lot, right? That's so-called Chinese and Japanese people, right? You rest right there. Read you got book of first,
Judith.
Judah chapter 5, 20.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
So these are the nations coming together with one consent, and look, they know our history better than us.
Right.
They said what?
If there be any error in this
They
people.
said if there be any error in the children of Israel, hold that son up, okay, real quick.
And they sin against their God.
If any error in these people, the so-called blacks, West Indian, Haitians, Puerto Rican, Cuban, all the way down, Dominicans, if there be any error in these people, go on, the blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, go on.
And they sin against their God.
And if we sin against our God, go on.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
So this is to be our ruin if we sin against our God. Go on.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
It said, look, they can overcome us if we be found in error. If we be found in sin, that the other nations have power over us. They have dominion over us, right? They can come and destroy us and put us in captivity, slavery. Go on.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation,
But if there be no sin in our people, if we keep the Most High commandments, what will happen?
let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them.
Look, they don't want even to have nothing to do with us. If we keep the Most High commandments, look, let's leave them alone, because their Lord is going to defend them.
And their God be for them.
And our God will be for them. Give me Psalm chapter 81 and verse 11. He said, let our God, the Most High said, look, if you return back to me, keep my laws and commandments, that he will fight for us. Psalm 81 verse 11.
The book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 11. But my people would not hearken to my voice,
See, our people, my Israelites will not hearken to the Most High voice. Go on.
and Israel were none of me.
Right, go on.
So I gave them up unto their own lust,
He said he gave it up to our own lust. Go on.
and they walked in their own counsel.
And we walk in our own ways because we don't want to put the Most High first and keep his commandments. Go on.
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto
He
me,
said, oh, if my people would just listen to me, what would happen?
and Israel had walked in my ways,
If you walk in the Most High ways, keeping His commandments, go on.
I should soon have subdued their enemies.
The Most High said He would have to do our enemies. I mean, put enemies in destruction. Right? Everybody that fight against this Most High said He will subdue them. Go on.
And turn my hand against their adversaries.
And turn His hand, our hand, read that again, slave.
And turn my hand against their adversaries.
And destroy our enemies. Go on. That's all.
The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto Him, but their time should have endured forever.
So it's our time to repent and come back who you are, sis. So now I'm gonna ask you. Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 14 and give me Job 33. Then we're gonna go through the laws.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Bring it out.
I'm showing to you that our people in the Bible look like you, look like me, look like these brothers out here, right? Go on.
Judith mourneth,
Right, Judith mourning the so-called African Americans from the tribe of Judah. Go on.
and the gates thereof languish.
Right. We going.
They are black
They are what?
They are black.
They are dark-skinned people. They said they are black. Go on.
unto the ground.
Unto the ground. Right. When you look at the dirt, what color is the dirt? Right. So they look like us. Give me Job 30 and 30, and give me the book of Psalms of Solomon.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30.
Whoa.
My skin is black upon
He
me,
said, "My what?
My skin is black upon me."
This is Job speaking. He said, "My skin is black upon me."
and my bones are burned with heat.
And only black people can get darkened in the sun, right? You other nations can't get dark in the sun. They start burning up,
Right.
start catching boils in their skin, right? They said, "Look, my skin is black upon me." Go on, read Psalms of Solomon 1:5.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Right? A song of Solomon, he was King David, right? He was King David's son. Everybody should know who King David is, right? He said, "Look, this is my son." What Solomon said,
Songs of Solomon 1 and 5.
right?
I am black.
He said, "What?"
I am black,
Solomon was a dark-skinned brother, right? Go on.
but comely.
He said, "I am black and beautiful." How he would say it to the day, Solomon said the same exact thing, right? He said, "I am black and comely, black and handsome." Go on.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem,
All you daughters of Jerusalem,
as the tents of Kedar,
and the tent of Kedar is very dark. Go on.
as the curtains of Solomon.
And when you look up these images, the tent of Kedar or the Sons of Solomon, the curtains of Solomon, it is very dark skin. Right? So keep reading.
Look not upon me, because I am
I
black,
said, "Don't look upon me because I'm very dark. I'm a very dark-skinned man, but what?
because the sun hath looked upon me.
Only we can get dark in the sun. We out here all day. I have a tan right now, you can see it. I get dark in the sun.
Right.
Go on.
My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyard.
So Solomon was out there all day in the field, working in the sun. And he got dark. Right? Just like us.
But mine own vineyard have I not kept.
Right? So look, sis, if you see yourself in the sun right here, if you call yourself a so-called African American, you'll be from the tribe of Judah. Right? You see yourself in the sun? Or will you be a so-called African American, West Indian, Benjamin, Puerto Rican, Dominican? Where, sis? Where you see yourself in the sun? Right, American blessed, right? So you be from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe that Christ reigned from, came out of. So give me the book of, let's go see the laws now. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Right. 28 and verse 15. So look, the Most High said, "Look, if you don't keep my ways, I'm going to set up the verse." Hold on, real quick. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 21.
Chapter 11 and verse 27.
Right?
Verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So the Most High said, "Look, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse." Go on.
A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So if you just obey the Most High commandments, this will be It's there to be our blessing towards the nation of people of Israel. Go on.
which I command you this day, and a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
And it'll be a curse if we disobey the Most High commandments, right? And that curse is slavery, right? We gotta bring out that sister over there now. So look, the curse is slavery. If you don't obey the Most High commandments, you will be put. That's how we got into slavery to this day, man.
Right.
So it's our time to wake up. Give me Romans chapter 13, verse 11. Romans 13:11.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
Bring it up.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
So it's our time to wake up out of sleep, because our salvation is nearer than when we actually believe, man. Right? You don't know we don't know exactly the time that Christ may be returning, but we know according to the prophecy that it's coming. Right? It's real close. Right? Look at all the signs. Right? It's coming upon the world. Right? Christ is coming back to destroy the wicked of our people. Right? Come back to destroy the wicked of our people and the other nations. Right? And if we don't wake up and come back to the Most High, we will be destroyed. Because our people walk around looking like the walking dead. Right? And it's time for our people to wake up and know who they are and how to serve their Lord, their God. Read what you got.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest.
He said, awake thou that sleep. It says you are Israelite according to the Bible, and we have to wake up in the last days and turn back to the Most High God and keep His commandments, okay? That means that we got to stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, lobster, all that shellfish. You gotta stop eating those things. You gotta keep the Sabbath day. The day is the Most High Sabbath day. Not supposed to do any work therein. Right? Our sisters gotta wear dresses in the last days. Look like royalty on earth. A queen, a princess, never walk around with pants on. Right? So we are royalty. We are a royal nation. Right? Our men gotta come back and keep the Most High commandments. You gotta get fringes on your dresses. And it's time to come back and repent. Alright? You're an Israelite, but yeah, just look into that on the info. What you got?
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that
He
sleepest,
said, awake thou that sleepest, go on,
and arise from the dead,
and arise from the dead, right? Not physically dead, but spiritually dead. Go on.
and a Mashiach shall give thee light.
And the Most High gonna give you light. Keep going. Give
See
me,
then
Colossians chapter 4.
that ye walk circumspectly,
So we gotta walk circumspectly, go on.
not as fools,
Right, you don't want to be called a fool, man. You gotta walk circumspectly, not as fools, not as wicked people, sinners, people that don't know their nationality, man. Calling themselves all different type of colors and names. Right, go on.
but as wise.
But as wise men. Colossians chapter 4 and 3.
The book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 3.
Go on.
With all praying also for us, that God The book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 5.
Right.
Bring it out. Walk in wisdom.
It said what?
Walk in
You
wisdom.
gotta walk in wisdom, man. Fear the Lord, keep His commandments. That is the wisdom. Hey, brother and sister, y'all see y'all signs right here? Brother,
See yourself on the side?
brother with the glasses. I know you hear me, brother. Hey, brother, y'all see yourself on the sign right here? Come on, brother, you gotta come back, brother. Look, come on, brother. You see something, brother? Brother, what's your nationality, brother?
Huh?
What's your nationality?
I'm black.
How you a color? Come on, brother, you gotta wake up, brother. The Most High ain't call you black. Right. He ain't call you African American. Brother, if you see yourself in the sun right here, where will you be at? Where will you fit at?
Judah.
Huh?
Judah.
You be from the tribe of Judah. You are Israelite because of the Bible, brother.
Right.
You're not black, brother. Come learn who you are, brother. You gotta come learn, because you call yourself
2 minutes. 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Let me give you 2 scriptures of the Bible real quick,
2
okay?
minutes. That's right. That's right.
All praise.
Give me Deuteronomy. Brother, look, we gotta wake up, right? Because look, you say you black. But I'm gonna preach you out the Bible that you're not black.
right.
That's just a name that the white man gave you to deceive you. This man right here, he deceived you. He said he's Christ. He put out different philosophies and doctrines to deceive you, brother. It's time to wake up. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass,
Right.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So
God.
this is Moses speaking to the Israelites. He said, if it should come to pass, I mean, it shall happen. If we don't listen to the Most High's voice, go on,
To observe, to do all his
to
commandments
keep his commandments, go on,
and his statutes,
Right.
which I command thee this day,
what will happen to the Israelites?
that all these curses,
That all these what?
that all these curses,
All these curses, brother. Calling yourself a black man is a curse. That's a color out of a crayon. That's out of a crayon box. No, that's a curse, right? Go on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And that's why you ask anybody that look like us, they'll say, I'm a black man. I'm an African American. African American was invented in the 1980s. Right? Who worked there before the slavery? 1619. Who worked there? Right? I'm gonna tell you that our people that came here over the translated slave trade are the chosen people of the Bible. The
Right.
Israelites. Right? Go 16.
Verse
So
16.
look, I'm gonna show you some curses real quick to prove to you that you're not black, that you are Israelite. You are Israelite according to the Bible.
Right.
Bring it up.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So Moses speaking to the nation of Israel, the whole nation of people. He said this nation gonna be cursed in the what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So I'm gonna ask you, brother, what nation of people is cursed in the city? Right? What nation, what race of people is cursed? Struggle on drugs, fighting one another, killing one another. You see how people struggle out on the buses, benches, right? High off drugs. We got young people by the age of 13 out here selling crack, right? Out here popping pills, right? You got the family not in the house. The household is all broken up, right? It said they will be out here cursing the city, what?
And
what else?
cursed shall thou be in the field.
It said, "A curse shall not be the field," right? So what nation of people was cursing the field? Our people, we was cursing the field, and the slave field, the cotton field, right? Getting our backs beat in. Bro, you listen to brother? Right? You can't let Satan take with the word. Right, so look, our people was cursing the field. Go on.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Go to verse 32.
Verse 32.
Right.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Brother, so our sons and daughters was given to another people, right? When you have a son in slavery, right, and it say and that should be given to another people, that means when you have a kid, right, you wouldn't have time to enjoy your kid. You know why? Because they'll be sold to Master Johnson. They'll be sold to Master Thompson, right? Sold to a different plantation all throughout the world, right, of America. Right? It said your sons and daughters, read that again, King.
Thy sons and thy daughters
Right.
shall be given into another
Shall
people.
be given to another people. Go on.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day
I
long.
mean, you'll be just crying in tears because you can't even enjoy your own kids because they've been going through captivity. Go on.
Right. And there shall be no might in thine
There
hand.
was nothing we could do about it. Look at this little dark-skinned Israelite girl, right? She is put in a human zoo, right? This is somebody's daughter, right? And they was taken away from her and put in a human zoo and had all these different white people out here looking at her like she a monkey or an animal, right? Your sons and daughters will give to another people. Give me another curse, 48.
Verse 48. Therefore, sorry, 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness
Because we choose not to serve the Most High with joyfulness and gladness,
and gladness of heart,
right?
for the abundance of all things.
So what would happen? Go on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine
It
enemies.
says, Lord, look, if you don't want to serve me, I'm going to give you over to your enemies, the people that hate you, right? Brother, who hate us the most, right? Who out there killing us on these streets, right? And say, I'm not guilty, right? The so-called white man. That's right. They can kill us right now. And look, they set up their own judges in court to say, look, oh, this man is guilty or not. What did the Most High say? Right? It said, thou shalt not kill. Go on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Right.
which the Lord shall send against thee,
The Most High sending these people against us. Go on.
in hunger,
So we got to serve them in hunger, right? Your grocery stores, who own it? Right? Who owns Giants, Food Lion, Food King, right? All your places you want to eat at. Bubblegum Shrimp. You know, who run these stores? The white man. Go on.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, who run Deer Park? Right? The other what was that? Aquafina. You know, Fiji Water. Right? Who if you don't pay your water bill, what happens to your water? They'll cut it off. So you gotta serve your enemies in hunger, food, and in thirst, water. Go on.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. If you want clothes in your back, who run H&M? Not our people. Who run Polo? Not our people. Who run Tommy Hilfiger? Not our people. If you want clothes in your back, if you don't want to be exposed to nakedness, you gotta serve the white man. You gotta go to him for that. Go on.
And in what of all things?
If you want an education, a driver license, you want to know who you are, right? You got to go to them, right? You got to go to Master Johnson that run the whole school system, whatever, right? It said it wasn't all things, a loan, a house, a car. You got to go to them for it, right? We don't own these things. Go on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
It said, and he shall put a yoke of iron. These right hands are yoke of iron. A whole yoke around your neck. Go on.
Upon thy neck.
I gotta go, brother.
All right, brother, hold on, I'm going to scripture real quick. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 13. But brother, we prove to you that, look, you're not a black man. These curses happen to our people, right? It's time for us to wake up and come back to the Most High laws and repent, okay?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
Right, so this is the whole point. Go on.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right, this whole point, I'm trying to bring out to you that you are Israelite according to the Bible, right?
Fear God.
They say you got to fear God and what?
And keep his commandments.
You got to keep his commandments, right? We're going to give you a thing, a flyer.
Zephaniah.
For this is the whole duty of man.
So this is the whole duty of man, is fear God, keep his commandments in the faith of Christ. Right? Because they put this image and say that's Christ. It's not. This is deceive you. They have you worship an idol. Right? That's a sin. Moses said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Right? That's the first commandment. So we're gonna give you a flyer real quick, just so you can study on your own, or you can look at some videos for us. All right, so brother, what's your nationality, brother? Are you a black man? There you go, brother. You an Israelite.
Travel Jew.
All praises, brother. Right, so read Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5. Bring it out. So it's time for our people to wake up, man, and turn back to the Most High.
The book of Colossians, chapter 4, verse 5.
Right, look.
Walk in wisdom.
He said what?
Walk in wisdom.
Fear the Most High. Go on.
Toward them that without redeeming the time.
You got to redeem the time, because now, look, Christ is coming back anytime. Right? It said, we brought the scripture out earlier, it said Christ will come as a thief in the night.
Right.
So you got to deserve the times, man. Deserve what's going on out in the streets. Because Christ is coming back with all hell and destruction. Right? I'm going to get a few more precepts. Go to the book of Psalms, chapter 110 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Give me Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Because everybody think our God is all nothing but love. Right? We're going to see if our God is nothing but love, man. Bring it out. Psalms 110 and 5.
The book of Psalms, chapter 110, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings.
So the most High going to strike through kings, right? He's going to strike these wicked nations. Go on.
And the day of his wrath.
And the day of the Most High wrath, when he come back to destroy and make judgment upon the earth.
He shall judge among the heathen.
He going to judge among the heathens. Go on.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
He going to fill these places with the dead body.
Right.
Right? All you people are wicked and people and these Edomites are going to be put to death.
Right. He shall wound the heads of men over many countries.
And he going to wound the heads of many countries. Go on.
He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the head.
Right, so the Most High is coming back, not no soft white man. He coming back as a Israelite, a so-called black man.
Right.
An Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Come back to make hell on earth.
That's right.
What you got?
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3.
Right.
The Lord is a man of war.
Give me Psalm 66.
Yahweh is his name.
He said what?
The Lord is a man of war. Yahweh is his name.
He said the Lord is a man of war. He ain't coming back all soft and effeminate.
Right.
Right? So if you effeminate in the last days, you gotta wake up and be a man.
Right.
Right?
The book of Psalms, chapter 66, verse 2. Sing forth the honor of his name. Make his praise glorious.
Go on.
Saith unto Yahweh, how terrible art thou in thy
He
works.
said, how terrible art thou in thy works. Go on. Most High's a terrible king. Right?
Through his
Give me Job chapter 18, verse 14.
Through the greatness of thy power shall thine enemies submit themselves unto thee.
Everybody's gonna submit themselves to the Most High. If you don't, you're gonna put to death. Right? Read that, bring it out. Job chapter 16 and 17. Give me Torah.
The book of Judah, chapter 16
Verse 17.
and verse 17. Woe to the
It
nations
said, woe to the nations. Go on.
that rise up against my kindred.
Right, to rise up against the nation of Israel. Most High said, death and destruction to no people. Go on.
The Lord Almighty will take vengeance of them in the day of judgment,
The Most High is going to take them in the day of judgment, right? He's going to put them to death. Go on.
and putting fire and worms in their flesh, and they shall fill them and weep forever.
And they're going to fill them with forever. Read you got King. Right there.
The book
Give me
of
Proverbs chapter, Psalms 24 and 8.
the book of Sirach, chapter 35, verse 18.
Go on.
For the Lord will not be slack,
But the Most High is like, he's like, I will not be slack in his coming. Go on.
neither will the mighty be patient toward them,
Right?
till he have smitten.
So yeah, what?
Till he have smitten
I mean, putting them in all suggestion and destruction. Go on.
and sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen,
And he's going to repay vengeance to the heathen. Go on.
till he have taken away the multitude of the proud,
And he's going to take away the multitude of proud, according to Malachi 4:1.
right,
Go
and
on.
broken the scepter of the unrighteous.
Right. Bring it out, okay?
The book of Psalms, chapter 24 and verse 8. Who is this King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty.
So the Most High coming back as the King of glory, strong and mighty. Go on.
The Lord mighty in battle.
He's going to be mighty in battle. Give me Isaiah 63 and instead of verse 1 real quick. Right? The Most High coming back mighty in battle, man.
Right.
He ain't coming back no soft Christian guy.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 1. Woe is that, Salakia, who is this that cometh from Edom,
Right? So who is this? Is come from Edom, right? Go on.
with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel.
The Most High Christ is coming back glorious in his pearl.
Right.
Right? Coming back as a mighty man. Go on.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
And he traveled in the greatness of his strength. Go on.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
He said, look, it's I, Christ, coming back in righteousness, mighty to save his people. Go
Right.
on.
Wherefore art thou red in thine
So
apparel?
like, why you so red in your clothing, man? Why your clothes all red? Go on.
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wagfat.
It look like you've been stepping on grapes all day. Why your garments all red? Go on.
I have tread in the winepress alone,
He said, I did this alone. Go on.
and of the people there was none with me.
He said, I was by myself. Go on.
For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
He said, their blood is going to be what?
Sprinkled upon my garments.
Their blood is going to be sprinkled upon his garments.
And I will stain all my remnant, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
Right? He said his redemption, right, to come back and make judgment on earth is come.
Right. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me.
Right? So the most Christ is coming back with all fury, man. You rush right there. We're going to bring that up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Oh, wait.
Salakia.
Read it to the top again.
Isaiah 47 and verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
He said that nakedness right? All the sin that and philosophy that Esau pushes out, he said, look, I'm gonna expose you. Go on.
Yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
And everybody gonna see your shame. To know that you are the son of perdition, the wicked of the world. Go on.
I will take vengeance.
He said, I will what?
I will take
He
vengeance.
said, I will take vengeance. Go on.
And I will not meet thee as a man.
Most Christ is not coming back as no soft man. He's coming back as a Lord. All
Right. God.
Yeah.
The book of Psalms,
Book of
chapter
Revelation.
47 and verse 1. Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God. Verse 2. For the Lord Most High is terrible.
The Most High is terrible. I mean, look, he ain't coming back no soft pump, man.
That's right.
He say he's a terrible king. Go on.
He is a great king
He's a what?
He is a great king.
He's a great king. Go on.
over all the earth.
Over all the earth. He ain't coming back as no soft man. And who the world portrays him is, I think he ain't coming back and holding hands, everybody singing Kumbaya.
Right.
Right? He's coming back as a great and terrible king. Right? Read that right here, last scripture.
Revelations chapter 18, verse 3.
Bring it out for him.
Verse 4, Salakia. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So look, our whole point of coming out here is teaching our people who they are. Tell them that come out of her
Right.
people, come out of these wicked philosophy that the so-called white man put out. Right? Come out of my people.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Hey, brother and sister, y'all see something this out right here? What's your nationality? Will you be a so-called black man, Hispanic, Native American?
Black American.
Native American? What about you, sir? What do you say?
West Indian.
West Indian? Well, look, we showing our people that you're not Native American, you're not West Indian.
Right.
That you be from the tribe of Gad and you be from the tribe of Benjamin. Right? I'm going to show you something. Give me Romans chapter 11 and verse 1. Right? So look, do you believe in the Bible? Right? So look, you be from the tribe of Benjamin, right? I'm going to show you who was from the tribe of Benjamin.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Right?
I say then, have God cast away his
So
people?
this is Paul speaking, right? He said, hey, I say that if God cast away his people, go on.
God
He
forbid.
said, no, he forbid. Most High never cast away his people.
For I also am an Israelite,
He like, look, he said, I'm an Israelite from the 12 tribe of Israel. Go on.
of the seed of
I'm
Abraham,
the seed of Abraham.
of the tribe of
Of
Benjamin.
the what?
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
Paul is from the tribe of Benjamin. Same tribe you come from. Right? And look, is Paul's a white man or he a black man? He's a black man. Right? Paul was a black man that looked like you.
That's right.
Black man, strong, beard on his face, looking like a mighty king.
Right.
Right? So, and it's our job to come out here and teach our people who they are. Right? Because this whole world believe that this man right here is Christ. Think that this man is out here to save you. Why would a white man that put you in slavery coming back to save you?
Right.
Right? This image they put out to deceive you, have you worship my idol. Bring it up, right? Christ looked like us.
That's right.
You go and bring it up real quick. Give me Revelation real fast. Right,
book
I'm
of
gonna show you
Revelation.
that Christ, he looked like a dark-skinned man.
That's right.
Right, we're gonna see who this man is. Come on, bring that out.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 13.
out.
And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So this man is Christ. What he's speaking about, he's the Son of Man. He said he clothed to a garment down to his foot.
And
Go on.
girt about the paps with the golden girdle.
And he had like a championship belt on. It's gold. Christ loved gold. Go on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So it said his head and his hairs were white like wool. Woolly hair. What nation of people have woolly hair? You know, woolly hair is a texture of like nappy hair. Right? This man don't got woolly hair, he got long stringy hair.
That's right.
Right? Like a goat hair or whatever.
Right.
Go on.
As white as snow.
It's supposed to be white. This man got blonde hair. Right? This is Christ in the Bible. But who is this guy that y'all looking at right now? This can't be Christ.
Right.
Christ take out woolly hair, it's white as snow. Go on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He said, Christ said his eyes will be is red as a flame of fire. This man, he got green as blue eyes. Who is this guy? Go on.
And his feet like unto fine
It
brass.
said, and his feet like unto fine brass. So sis, if I look down at your feet, What color would that be? Huh? I can't hear you.
Like bronze, brown.
Yeah, like raw brass. So he said, Christ feet look like brass. This man got a pale skin face.
Right.
I mean his feet is the same color as him. Hey brother, you gotta wake up, brother. You gotta know who you got. Look, with that you gotta go. Right. Oh, they say, look, my Christ not no dark skinned man. My Christ don't look like me. My Christ look like a white man. That's dumb, man.
Right.
Hey, he's like, oh, that's not my Christ in the Bible. My Christ look like this image right here. Right. Man, with that, they gotta go, brother. So, you want to be on that? So, with that, I'm gonna give Revelation 18 and 4.
Bring it out. The book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Right.
come out of her, my people.
So, we should come out here and teach our people to come out of the ways of America. Right. Come out of her doctrine, her philosophy. Whatever she pushes out, don't be a part of that. Right?
That ye be not partakers of her
And
sins.
we're trying to save your soul from destruction. Right? When Christ come back, he's going to put a lot of y'all to shame. Go on.
That's right. And that ye receive not her plagues.
And receive none of her plagues, famine, death, hell, destruction.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Right? Because the sins of America is reaching up to heaven right now. Right? Go on.
And God hath remembered her iniquity.
Most High going to remember her iniquity. He coming back to bring all hell, destruction, famine, fire on earth, man.
Right.
And for us, if we don't wake up as a nation of people, you're going to be a part of that. Right? If you don't want salvation, if you don't want salvation, you know, just be who you are. Be a black man. Eat whatever you want to eat. But if you want salvation, you got to come back and come back to thus said the Lord and keep his commandments in the faith of Christ. And with that, Kwan Ashala.
Kwan Ashala.